In this video, I'm showing you how to make a cornflake tart. To start the tart, I've used ready rolled shortcrust pastry. Now, I bought ready rolled because flour and eggs are really hard to buy at the moment, but you can use your own pastry if you like. So I'm going to take out the pastry. I'm just using a little bit of flour to dust. Now I need to roll this to make sure that it's the right size for my tart tray, or you might be using a tin. So I'm just going to give this a little roll just so it reaches the right size and the right thickness. You don't want it too thick, otherwise it'll take a long time to cook, but you also don't want it too thin. Okay, I've just put a little bit of butter onto my tart tray or tart tin, only because it hasn't got a loose bottom, so it's going to be quite hard for me to get it out when I serve a slice. So I've just got a little bit of butter to stop from sticking. And I'm going to put that on top of my tin. Now I'm going to gently push into the bottom. Try not to break it, just lift the corners up as you do it to stop from pulling. Okay, once you're happy with how your pastry is sitting in the tin, you need a little bit of baking paper or foil, and you also need some baking beans. Now you might not have baking beans. If you don't, you can use uncooked rice or uncooked pasta. I'm going to put the baking paper just into the base of my tin, and the baking beans are going to sit at the bottom. So I'm just going to take a sharp knife. I'm just going to cut around the bottom. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm now going to bake it for 15 minutes in a preheated oven, and that oven is heated to 180 degrees. Okay, now this has had 15 minutes. What I need to do is I need to transfer the beans back into the container. Now be careful because they're going to be boiling hot. Now this now goes back into the oven for about 7 minutes. So I'm just trimming the pastry off so it's nice and clean at the top. And this bit can get very messy because the pastry is now very flaky. I'm just going to leave that to cool while I prepare the filling. Okay, I'm going to set my hob to a medium heat. I'm going to add my golden syrup, my butter, what's the pie, and the brown sugar. And I'm going to mix those constantly to stop them from burning until they come together. Okay, now this is completely dissolved. I'm going to tip in the 100 grams of cornflakes and gently fold them into the mixture. Okay, so I've got my strawberry jam that's going to add a lovely sweet base to the bottom of the tart. Just going to spread that out nice and evenly. Try not to be too hard because you might break the base of the tart. Now I'm going to pour the cornflake mixture on top of the jam. Now, depending on the size of your tin, you might have a little bit left over. You can just make some quick cornflake cakes if you do. So I'm going to press that down. Should hear a nice crunch. Now this is ready to go into the oven for about 10 minutes.
And I'm starting to realize it's true. Straight from the love dimension, a cosmical intervention. There is something from nothing, out of thin air.